What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, I want to talk about the whole entire ongoing situation with Deadmau5, aka Deadmau5, coming to Fortnite. What is going on with that? Because people originally speculated and thought, based on all the teasers and stuff in-game, that he was going to be the next festival artist, and if there is still anything actually going on with his collaborations, or potential ones that could be happening later down the line. Now, firstly, what has been going on? What is the whole entire issue? Well, originally, Deadmau5 was mentioned to be the next festival artist, and then when time came for the actual festival artist, everyone got surprised last minute when it ended up being Bruno Mars, someone who already has skins and cosmetics in Fortnite before, so that people were a little bit shocked to see how he was the next festival artist. A lot of people were thinking that it felt a little last minute, especially with the lack of trailers and stuff. They only had one that was on the Battle Royale island, I think, and it was like an older version of the island or something. I don't know, that's just kind of what I read online once, but it was interesting to see him come out and play out of here last minute. I mean, even around the exact same time, we were getting loading screens that had Deadmau5's logo and stuff hidden in it. We have an actual location in-game where you can see a Deadmau5 poster, so of course it's a little bit odd to see that we're getting Bruno Mars instead, when they didn't hype up Bruno Mars at all. Meanwhile, if we go ahead and look at previous festival artists like Hatsune Miku, there was actual hype up on the Battle Royale island. You know, there was actual stuff even with Sabrina Carpenter that was teasing Hatsune Miku being the next artist. But with Bruno, there wasn't really anything, and all the teasing and stuff seemed like it was related to Deadmau5. Well, even though he's not the festival artist, we do know that he's going to be getting a collaboration with Rocket League soon, which is going to be related to an upcoming McLaren vehicle that will be enabled in Fortnite as well. It'll have some special Deadmau5 themed decals that you'll be able to get, so that's pretty nice, especially for someone who likes collecting vehicles. You get a brand new Icon Series vehicle right around the corner. In terms of other things, however, we did know, based on the actual IDs that were mentioned in the files and everything, that Deadmau5 is set to have a guitar skin, and is set to have a pair of drum skins in Fortnite, meaning that whatever is going on behind the scenes is not just a simple collaboration where it's like, oh, here's a vehicle in Rocket League, let's go throw that into Fortnite. No, it's going to have actual parts in Fortnite as well, considering the fact that there is that guitar and drum set planned to come to the game. Now, personally, what I think they could be doing, considering the fact that he's not the festival artist, is maybe he has an upcoming concert or something on the island. I know he has a special celebration over in Rocket League, but I wouldn't be surprised if for some reason they have that Rocket League celebration tie into everything else that is kind of going on the Battle Royale island or on UEFN or whatever they might do, in order to make it more than just a Rocket League collab. Who knows, maybe they could even do some weird cross promotion like they've never done before, where they could say, hey, if you buy this car bundle in Rocket League, or if you buy it in Fortnite, you'll get the instrument skins as well as a added bonus in that bundle price. It would be interesting because Rocket League has never sold outside of Rocket League cosmetics, so imagine logging into Rocket League one day and seeing an instrument skin available to purchase. Could be an interesting thing they do. I doubt that's what they'll actually do, but it is interesting nonetheless. Now, other than this, I wouldn't be surprised if we got like an actual Deadmau5 skin around the exact same time. Now, the Rocket League collaboration, I'll go ahead and pull this up on the other monitor as I'm speaking, isn't set to happen right now, so there is a little bit of time until it does go live. As I go through here, I'll quickly find it for you guys. Yeah, on the roadmap, the actual Deadmau5 x Rocket League collaboration for their 10th year anniversary of Rocket League isn't set to happen until August 5th. Shortly before the August 5th collaboration, however, they're going to actually have a Party Up Summer Road Trip event where you'll be able to get a free vehicle in Battle Royale and in Rocket League, similar to how we got these Tesla Cybertruck before. It is that exact same event, but remastered or whatever for a new vehicle theme. But something to keep in mind is, since Rocket League is owned by Epic Games, you know, technically developed by Psyonix, owned by Psyonix or whatever, but Psyonix is now owned by Epic, a lot of the collaborations we actually see in Rocket League have some form of crossover in Fortnite. Whether that's the FC decals coming over to the game or whatever other decals here and there, if a collaboration actually happens or an actual crossover over in that game, Fortnite typically gets a small portion of it, but this time around, a lot of the actual promo assets for the Rocket League collabs, especially for their 10th year anniversary, such as the whole entire Deadmau5 collaboration, that Summer Road Trip one, and even Champions Road, which you guys may remember from last year where you had to play a song in Fortnite Festival to earn that song for free, are all set to return this year with different rewards and everything else, and these are collaborations that are in Rocket League that also happen in Fortnite as well, so it just kind of makes sense that whatever happens in that game most likely is going to transfer over to this game right here, or at least some parts of it. But it is interesting to know that it is apparently going going to be a little bit bigger than just, hey, you know, here is Deadmau5 having a McLaren decal or something, due to the fact that he also has those instrument skins I had already mentioned. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about the whole entire situation going on with Deadmau5 and Fortnite? What do you think about just how everyone kind of got faked out last minute? There are a lot of hype up teasers on the island similar to previous festival artists, only for Epic Games to just be like, hey, actually it's Bruno Mars. Now, of course, Deadmau5 has already collaborated with Fortnite before through Party Royale back when that first launched, doing one of the little like live streamed events on the big screen. So it's pretty interesting to see how he could be getting more and more cosmetics that go along with Fortnite, instead of just having his face plastered in Party Royale with a miniature concert. We've also seen other characters who, or I guess artists, that have actually been kind of spotted in Rocket League before with their own events, being spotted in Party Royale over the years, such as Slushy, who I do think got some decals transferred over to Fortnite when they did the whole entire, you know, crossover collaboration, adding more support stuff or whatever else. So who knows, maybe we can even get Slushy with some cosmetics later down the line as well. But overall, it is just kind of a waiting game until August, when we're going to be getting more and more information. On top of that, however, we do have a special announcement that will be happening soon. So if I go ahead and type this in on my other monitor real quickly, it appears that on July 24th, or around that time, we're going to be getting some new announcements regarding everything going on with Deadmau5 and with Fortnite and Rocket League and all that stuff. So it is still going to be basically a month until we get more information. But if you're someone who was really excited to get Deadmau5 and Fortnite, don't give your hopes up yet. There is more info coming just right around the corner. With that said, however, hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.